It seems that today, as we technologically advancing, we need to answer more questions at work and make more decisions than ever before. Therefore, we need to talk about mental models and strategic thinking to make sure that we always have an answer, or at least a direction to lead our team towards that. And stay around, because at the end I will share with you a mental model that any leader should be using to speed up the process of decision making and avoid confusion. Before the internet took over and AI became mainstream, most fields were much easier to master, especially if we go back 15-20 years. Take the web development for example. Back then there were far fewer technologies and frameworks to learn to become an expert. Today, there are well over 200 moving parts to master if you want to become an expert. And if that's not enough, on top of that, you are expected to learn about prompt engineering for AI and how to use AI in your day-to-day work. That's why learning mental models has become such an important thing. They help you think faster, make better decisions, and stay focused even in complex situations.
You want to know what it is.
A mental model is like a shortcut or a mini-map in your head that helps you take faster decisions. Imagine you are on a vacation and you want to go to the beach. You walk out of the hotel, start walking, and eventually by asking people, you get to the point. That's when people have time and they don't want to plan. They brute force it. A better way? It would be to pick up a map from the reception of the hotel, and this map will help you to speed up. The map is a mental model. But having a map, as helpful as it is, still is not enough. Going from where you are to your destination, you can take different routes, and each one has its own factors such as distance, traffic, and so on. That's why you need to plan that beforehand, and that is strategic thinking. And that's the same at work. You get a task from stakeholders, and before you delegate it, you look at, okay, this is the outcome that we want. We can go this direction, use these tools, these technologies, or we can use another set of tools, and so on and so forth. And then based on your time, your resources, and so on and so forth, you choose the best way to get there. And this is strategic thinking for leadership in a nutshell. I hope the theoretical part is clear for you. So let's move on to the practical part. I'd like to share with you a model that I've been using since 2 years ago now. The model name is Inversion. This is very interesting because this is a little bit related to how we think as humans. Let's say that we have a task, and the task is to create a spray, something like this one. Most people, when they get such a task, what they do is they start to directly think about how can I create it? How can I succeed? And nothing wrong with that, but inversion model is what is telling us is think about the scenarios that this could go wrong. Let's say that water wouldn't go out of the spray the way it's supposed to. And just like that, you start to list all the hypotheses of what could go wrong and start to plan against those. So maybe it's a deadline in a task that you are getting. How can you make sure that the deadline wouldn't missed? Or maybe it's a communication problem that you might have with another team that you are going to work closely together. How can you fix the communication issues that you might face? Now, if you got any value out of the content of this video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Levin, and I hope to see you soon.